What's happening, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. Time for some logically real information, content you can use. That's why we call it News for Dudes. Listen up. Some things I wanted to share before this early morning workout go down. And hold on, let me take these off. Listen up. I'm motherfucking tired. And let me tell you why I'm motherfucking tired, right? I'm motherfucking tired of all this racism that's going around. And it's like overwhelming racism, and some of it is undercover. And I just wanted to address this real quick so you can listen, right? First, let me tell you this. Let me be open and honest with this. I'm tired of commercials not, how do I say this? Confused. Not representing the black community adequately. That's what I'm tired of. Listen up. I'm tired of all of these commercials with these little fair-skinned, curly-haired kids running around like all little black kids is fair-skinned and curly-haired. I need to see some melanin-type kids up in these commercials, you know. I need them to stop promoting the interracial relationships. Don't get me wrong. That's okay and cool. And if that's your thing and that's what you prefer, I don't got no problem with that. But let's get some real, like, down-home black people, you know, for real. Okay, no, for real, listen. I'm motherfucking tired. You know, I'm motherfucking tired of, I was watching Hulu, and two commercials came on back-to-back, right? And one was a Cadillac commercial, and they were the professional vehicle. And there was no black people in driving a Cadillac. You know black people love Cadillacs. Come on now. This is historical. Black people have been driving Cadillacs for a long time. But the commercial that came behind it was a GMC commercial, which was an open commercial with all GMC vehicles, and there were a lot of black people in it. Like, black people need to be driving GMCs. I don't care what you drive, for real. Okay, listen. I just want the black community to be looked at in a proper light. Are you with me? Okay, no. But what I want to talk about now, right here, is why is it that Procter & Gamble made these series of commercials about how black people teach their children or warn their children about what could possibly happen to them? And it seems to be a very adequate approach to what we have been taught over the course of years. It seems to be authentic from my experience. I'm 47 years old. From my experience, these are things that I've been taught. We have taught our children. I've had these conversations with my children to some degree. And why, for Christ's sake, are people upset over this little video, over these commercials? Why do they feel that it's racism when we teach our children the possibility of what they would have to endure throughout life just by being black? It is a realism. It is not fake, none of that. This is something that we have been through, that we will continue to go through until the playing grounds are even, if they ever will be even. So why is it such a problem? I think it's racist to feel that we should not teach our children something that they may encounter through life. I think it's racist if you feel that we shouldn't teach our kids things. And I think it's fucking idiotic to tell me how to fucking raise my kids or what I should or shouldn't do with my children. Don't nobody tell you that little Billy should have been getting spankings for a long time, and that's why he turned out to be so messed up. You know, it's not, you know, am I wrong to tell you that your kid shouldn't be cursing you out? Because that's not what my kid do. Am I wrong for telling you how to raise your children? You know, when we see what's wrong with your community? You know, and that's my problem. I don't care what nobody does as long as it doesn't affect my bottom line. We are all human. We all bleed red blood. This is what goes on. But needless to say, no one should be able to tell me how to raise my children, especially when I'm doing it for them to make them prosperous in our society. No more, no less. And that's what I wanted to kick it about. I'm so tired. And there's so much more to this that I want to say, but I don't want to make the video long. But there's so much more I want to say because I hear so much stuff. And it's not just white towards black, it's black towards white. I hear so much stuff that sounds ridiculous to me. I hear people talking of being against interracial relationships and basing it on how black people should be with black people. Well, that's your preference. I don't care. That's your preference. That's what you do. That's who you love, who you love. In this society, it's okay for men to marry a man, but we're complaining about interracial relationships. Come on now, get out of here. They're quick to say it's okay. That some things are okay. Listen, what your preference is your preference. It's none of my business. And I know I got a little stumbled up there, but it's none of my business. This is something that you cannot tell me that it's okay. It's wrong for me not to be attracted to thick thighs because you like them skinny. Or I shouldn't be attracted to big breasts because you like them small. So if we can be attracted to body parts and that can be our preference, no matter how superficial it may sound, some people like dark skin, some people like light skin, some people like blondes, brunettes, long hair, short, tall, chunky, somebody likes a little bit of everything. Nobody's wrong for what they're attracted to. And let nobody tell you that. So that's what I'm motherfucking tired about. Stop all this. Love who you want to love. Do what you want to do. Listen, it's not for me to judge, and it's whatever makes you happy. And on that note, I'm out of here.